What up, though? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what your comment is, as long as you comment you did. Today, we're going to go in depth in detail about how prison extortion works. I'm going to break it down to you again. I've done a video on this before. I broke it down a bit, but it's requested again, and I fulfill y'all requests. So, if you're rocking with me and you watch the video and you make it at least 2 minutes in, just press the like button. It won't cost you nothing. It'll help me out tremendously. Y'all want to hear more videos, so on and so forth. Let's get some motivation behind doing it, which equal that frequency. You dig what I'm talking about? That skrilla, that scratch, that paper, that yaper. You dig? But we talking about prison extortion today. I'm going to start doing little skits on the things I be talking about, okay? I'm going to start doing skits on it and just give you like something detailed, more detail that you can look at, that you can go back and you can show people and so on and so forth and help them better understand what goes on in prison with your loved ones when it comes to extortion. How do you know if somebody been extorted? People ask me. People say, hey, my relative went in prison. He's only 5'6", 140, 20, 30 pounds. Look, size does not matter. As I said in prior videos, time and time again, the guys that are under 6 foot are some of the most, the guys that's under 5'9" are some of the most treacherous people you will ever meet. That little man syndrome. In the next video, that give me a good idea again, I'm going to do a next video on my brother man, Glover Bay, a.k.a. 6 Mile Nuke. About 5'6", 5'7", 230 pounds, cock diesel, 5'7", 5'6". Like I'm sitting down, me and him the same height. He might be just right here, me sitting down. Monster, beast, hit so hard. Size does not matter, especially if you willing to use weapons. You going to, level 2, level 4, level 5, you willing to use weapons, or you always willing to fight. Size does not matter. Some of the bigger guys I know they might be bullies, but when that steel come out, or when guys really get to throwing them hands, it'll change your whole perspective on size. Prison changed my whole perspective on size. Pause. So, prison extortion. Y'all ask, well, if you're getting extorted, if you're getting robbed, if you're getting bullied, why don't you just go tell the police? Well, it's not that simple. If anybody could just go tell the police and they solve the situation, it'd be okay. You could go tell the police and he'll tell you, go solve it yourself. He could be super cool with the inmate that's extorting you because the dude been there 5, 6, 7 years. He know him. He knew his wife that used to work there. He knew his great-grandfather that used to work there. He'd been in prison 40 years. Like Rimmer Bay was a prime example. Rimmer Bay knew a child, his father, and their grandfather from back in the 70s. So when things would go on with the Moore Science Temple of America, he go call Rimmer Bay out and tell him what's going on and say, hey, if y'all don't want no trouble, y'all don't want to get shook down, you don't want the rock to be hot, go get your brother mans. He can't keep pressing up on these white guys like that. And he not just taking stuff from them, food items from them. He's pressuring some other stuff now. This is real spiel how they went to Moorish Americans like Kendall Bay and tell them stuff like this. So the officer, you might not know. He might, oh, okay, I saw it. Call dude up there. Hey, you trying to steal something from dog? McCloskey just told me this will happen. Oh, no, man, I'm not going to try and go back there and butcher you. So with all these examples going on, and you see that the police really not no help, you're reluctant to go to them with information that could save your life or save your property. So let's just say you're in a level 2. You're not really a violent guy. You're small. You don't want to fight. You've been waiting 6 months to get in these classes of violence prevention or the sex offender program or a trade, something that was mandated by the parole board that you had to accomplish before you get to see the parole board again or you get, a parole. You have to complete these classes. And there's hundreds of other people that's about to be released because it's a time, the list to get in these classes go by how much time you got left. So let's just say you was in a class, a 6-month class for 3 months, and you got kicked out. You got sent to the hole. After you miss 3 days, they got to drop you out the class. So you was in a whole 2 weeks. You get out, you're no longer in that class. You have to start all over again. And you have to wait till this class is over with. So you got kicked out 3 months in. You got 3 months till the class is over. Then you got to wait on the waiting list of the guys who got earlier dates or deferrals or parole hearings coming up before you. Right? So now, with that simple mistake, you added an extra 9 months on your bid. 10 months, 12 months. So you got this estate and you really want to go home. A guy approached you. You're a non-aggressive person. He approached you and he says, listen to me. Hear me out, homie. I want your TV. I want all your chocolate chip cookies. I want your chicken trays. I want your chicken alakim trays. I want your waffles on waffles days. I want all your orange juices. Put them in a bag. Bring them back so I can make wine. I want the shoes you got. And I'm not going to butcher you. I know you about to go home. You can get in your classes. I'm not going to send you to the hole. So on and so forth. Now, you want to try me? You seen what I did to the last guy. This is what I want. And get on that phone right now and tell your mom to send $50 to my account. And a secure pack. This goes on. Or I'm going to take your manhood and I'm going to butcher you and send you to the hole. And then when you come back out to this yard or another yard, I'm going to send word to my brother mans and they going to get you. And some people really got the power and clout to have you touch to each joint you go to. So now a non-aggressive, non-violent guy, he's just in there for DUI, child support. He might have, indecent exposure, gross indecency. He might be in there just for some BS. He from the suburbs. He just nice as possible. He's going to get to thinking, what should I do? Because I can't fend off this guys and the 10 other guys he got behind him, or the 2 other guys that's rapists, prison rapists too. I can't fend them off. So I might as well give him this stuff because I want to go home. I'm in my classes. I don't want to get beat up and sent to the hole. Now, why you don't go to the police? Now you labeled a snitch. Now he really got valid reason to send word to the next joint. Or if the police come get him, take him to the hole and leave you on the compound. His brother mans them know you the only one that went to the police. You the only one he was trying to squeeze on. Pause, squeeze. I mean, just get something about you. Pause. Now they're going to do something to you. Now you got to live like this because it's coming. You're a coward anyway, so it could come from anywhere. He could scare another scary person into doing something to you. Oh, you know what? Hey, man, we ain't going to have your mom send us $100 this month. We just going to take your secure pack. We just going to take your cookies. You can have everything else back. Go hit dog up. He got 15 years. What does he care? He's scared. He don't want to. He wants some type of validation. He want to get up out of this debt. He want to get to a new compound anyway. So he'll take it. So that's why a guy will give it up. I see situations where you approach a guy. I've done this before. A guy put me up on it. I approach a guy. It'll be me, 2 other dudes. I approach him. Let me holler at you because I'm the cool one out of the group. I'm not the super aggressive one. I'm the one that speak to everybody, so on and so forth. And let me holler at you. As I'm walking away from my mans, I'll pass him a knife back. Intentionally, so he can see it. The guy that you getting the stuff from, he'll see it. You put it on him, look crazy at him, walk past him. Hey man, hurry up, talk to the dog, bro. I'm trying to get this over with if it got to go down. All right, man, chill, bro. I talked to him. Hey, look, bro. You had your in the doors. It's a door with a glass on it, and it got 2 sheets in it. Got your bunkie, inmate number and picture, and it got your inmate number and picture. Guys who hide the inmate number, they don't did a lot of dirt, or usually they don't want you to look them up because they sex offenders. So you have his bunkie open the door, or he leave his door open. You open it, look at the number. Call somebody or go act like we had a police officer that we could go to. She would look up what a guy was in there for because something happened to her when she was a child. She did not like sex offenders and serial killers. She didn't like them at all. She put us up on a lot of plays to get guys, and it went under the radar. Nothing happened. No, that's not what happened. He swung on him first and pretended like he was reaching for a weapon, and the dudes handled him. And they would come back on the compound. The other dude go to the hall. So, go to her. I look up the number. Hey, bro, you want here for 3 counts of CSC 3rd degree. You got 1 for penetration. We looked it all up. One of your victims was 12. Other one was 10. One was a boy, one was a girl. I didn't know you was in here for that. You know me and you cool. I speak to you. I play chess with you. Everything good. Now I'm in a bad predicament with my guys because it's my turn to get somebody off the yard. I know you in your classes. I know you want to go home. I know you don't want to start over. I know if you tell that you can't go nowhere else. And they're not going to put you in protective custody. It's hard to get into PC, Bellamy Creek in Michigan. It's hard to be a white boy Rick in protective custody for 20, 30 years, homie. People know it ain't no PC. They're just going to move you to another joint or another unit, usually another unit, or put you in a hole, and you could refuse. You could go live in a hole for a long time until you could. They give you 30 days, and then when 30 days come, they ask you to leave. You say, no, I refuse to go back to GP. They write you another ticket. That's more points. But it might take you 5 tickets to get to level 4 points. So you go to a level 4. Or go to a level 5 and hide out, or whatever you do. It's going to take you a while. So you got to sit in that hole. Now you're missing your classes. You missing the good food. You starving. You a sex offender. Once we find a good guard, hey, don't feed him. Or give me half his tray. Or give me his tray. I'll send him what I don't want off of it. They'll do it. And you won't eat. And they'll tell, and when the sergeant come around, the sex offender or whatever guy that they don't like, that assaulted the police or whatever he did, that the police don't like him, he'll tell the sergeant, the supervisor, hey, they're not feeding me. Oh, looks like they fed you. See you later. Tell the nurse. Well, I'll tell the sergeant. I'll tell the lieutenant. They not coming, homie. You're going to starve. If you're not aggressive, if you ain't about to pop no sprinkler, wrestle, fight every time to have them extract you up out that cell and get more tickets and more charges, if you're not willing to do that, you're going to starve. They're going to feed you only when they have to. You might find an afternoon guard that might give you some food. Other than that, they'll pass your tray out, split it up over the guys that they like because they terrorizing you. That's just how it goes. CSC charges, criminal sexual conducts, rapes, serial killers, abuse on elders. When certain guys find this out, they're going to torment you. They're going to torment you. You better think twice before you start doing that. And you should already be thinking twice, 3, 4 times. Because you're going to find a guy similar to me or worse that's just looking for somebody like you every day to take something from and demean. And I ain't saying it's the right thing to do. I ain't saying it's the right mindset to have. But in that environment, it was nothing else to do. Why not get paid off the dumb stuff I do? Why not eat good at your expense? You're going to pay not only your debt with time, you're going to pay your debt with your money, your finances. And be lucky I'm not a pussycat. I'm not in New York. I'm not a sucker punch. I'm not a Williams Bay. You better be lucky I'm not that. So, approach this guy. I run down everything that he has to lose. I run down our prior relationship to this because I've been grooming him the whole time. Being cool with him, play a game of chess with him, shake his hand because everybody else so dork with these big glasses. Everybody being mean to him, so on and so forth. Guys trying to pressure him in and stuff. Cool, sitting with me. They'll back up off him a little bit. And then one day I got to cut into you. Hey, look. So they want to take this. They want $100 every month from your family. They want $200. They want this. Look, I'm willing to settle with $75 every store, every 2 weeks, $75. Or you know what? You can just do $100 for the month. Need the chocolate chip cookies, because that's money. That's a lot of money. Need your fish patties, because I get all the fish patties. I pay people to steal fish patties out the kitchen. Or if I'm working in the kitchen, I'm stealing them all myself, especially in the wintertime, because all the bodybuilders going to want them. And then in the wintertime, I can sell you a big old bread bag full of fish patties. And you can put them outside your window. And they stay cold and fresh. They like that protein. So I need that. I need your fish patties, your chicken. $100 a month or $75 every 2 weeks. Half your secure pack. I'm not going to take it all like them. You can keep your shoes. You can keep the designer glasses you got down there. You can continue to get your mail, your pictures. They're not going to take the pictures of your girlfriend or your sister and go do nasty stuff with them. I'm not going to let them put their hands on you. I'm just making an agreement with you that I could get this. If not, they're going to take everything from you. And then they're going to sell you to Cheeks. They're going to sell you in Vice Lord Cheeks. And excuse me, somebody wanted me to clarify that. Actually, Cheeks, the other Cheeks from New York, he wanted me to clarify this. I wasn't talking about Cheeks from New York. I apologize. I'm talking about the former Vice Lord Cheeks that look like Tracy Morgan with them big old dumb cheeks. With the big dumb cheeks and not the dumb cheeks, but the big old, I forgot what you call it, like them little spots in your face. But he looked like Tracy Morgan. And I was talking about that Cheeks. Vice Lord Cheeks. Or former Vice Lord Cheeks. That guy. Wasn't talking about Cheeks from New York or the other Cheeks. The big Cheeks. Predator Cheeks. It's two Cheeks. One the Vice Lord and one of the Predator. Former Vice Lord. Former. Gotta say former. Vice Lords do not condone any sodomy. Bro. All right, man, I can accommodate you with this. I don't quite get that much money, but I can give you 50. I can keep my shit. This is that. Yep, cool, bro. Hey, bro, chill. You ain't got to do none of that, bro. We ain't got to go to the hole, get no blood on our hands. He terrified. And I go over with him time after time. Like, don't go to no police, bro. It's going to make it worse. You're going to make it. And it's going to be worse because we're going to have to spend money getting a word to another joint to get you touched. So just going over with him over and over and over and over. Hey, man, you come to the yard with me, bro. Yeah. Come to the yard. Then, therefore, now we pulling. Another guy come in. What you in here for? Oh, that's what you in here for? We already know what he in here for. We just want to see if he lie. All right, bet. You want to rock with us? Well, yeah, we rocking. Hit him a day later, 2 days later, like, bro, I thought you said that you was in here for. So you lied to me, bro. I was good to you, bro. I broke bread with you. I gave you half my food, my cook up. Gave you some of my commissary. I seen you done had nothing coming from wherever you came from, bro. Man, you got to go in there and get that TV, homie. This and that. Woo. Same tactics. He looked. Oh, he just passed the joint. He go in there and get his TV. We take it to the Aryan Brotherhood. They'll go take the TV number out of there, solder a new number in there. So now I can't be proven that it's his. It's us. Go sit in your room all day. We're going to make sure you don't see the police. We're going to look at your room. Every time the police do a round, we're going to look out. Because if they're going to take you out of there, we're going to get on you. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure you know this. Even if you knock on the door, hey, police, they bother me, man. Can you get me up out of here? Off this wing? We coming right up in there. And the police going to run off the rock. Or they're going to bag all the way up till they get back up. It's going to be a while before they get back up. And I got some guys that's rocking with me that know. Excuse me, not know, but I know for a fact they're going to get on your head. Go get that TV. Go get that. It's gone. TVs cost $150, $200 on the store. A lot of people can't get $150 in their account at a time because of institutional debt and restitution. It's hard for some people to get a TV. So we can take this TV we got from you for free and sell it to somebody for $100 in food, $150 in food. Therefore, we can turn that $100 into $150, and $150 into whatever, $225 or $250. Then it can go on and on and on and on and on. So with a $100 profit, we can turn that into $1,000 between all of us. And I'd have to. You might be like, this is petty, this is stupid. Try eating at 5 o'clock and not being able to eat again till 6 in the morning. Try being able to only eat a small chicken patty because the rest of it is so nasty you can't digest it. Imagine doing that. Only eating a small chicken patty for a couple days in a row because the food's so nasty. You can't eat. Imagine going 12, 13, 14 hours without eating. God forbid that the next day the breakfast is horrible. Or it's supposed to be waffles and they ain't got no waffles, so they're going to give you extra overcooked oatmeal that look like snot. It's not even drippy. It's not even thick. It's just super thick. Look like a bunch of rice mashed together. Imagine that. Food is that important, homie. So that's how guys get extorted. That's how guys call you for money all the time. This is how it goes. Peace and blessings be upon y'all. Big five.